Have you ever felt your heart pounding before a big presentation? Or your palms sweating during a difficult conversation? That intense, almost electric feeling is stress, an ancient survival mechanism hardwired into our very DNA. But what if I told you that this superpower is designed to save our ancestors from saber-toothed tigers, has become one of the most insidious health threats in the modern world? In the next few minutes, we'll uncover how this life-saving tool can turn against us, leading to chronic illness, and more importantly, how you can reclaim control, turning stress from a silent enemy back into the powerful ally it was meant to be. As stress is not inherently a bad thing. It's a powerful and sophisticated physiological response that our bodies developed over millions of years. For our ancestors roaming the wild, it was the ultimate survival tool. Imagine encountering a predator. Instantly, your brain's threat detection center, the amygdala, sends an alarm signal to the hypothalamus. This command center orchestrates a cascade of hormones, primarily adrenaline and cortisol, flooding your system. Your heart rate skyrockets, pumping oxygen-rich blood to your muscles. Your breathing quickens, your senses sharpen, and your body releases a burst of energy from stored sugar and fat. This is the fight-or-flight response, an evolutionary masterpiece designed to prepare you for immediate, tense physical action, to either confront the danger or escape it with incredible speed. Acute. This system was designed for short, acute bursts of activation. After the threat passed, whether through fighting or fleeing, the body would enter a recovery phase. The parasympathetic nervous system would take over, slowing the heart rate, lowering blood pressure, and allowing the body to rest, digest, and repair. This cycle of intense activation followed by deep relaxation was the natural rhythm of survival. A perfect balance that allowed our ancestors to navigate a dangerous world. Fast forward to the 21st century, the saber-toothed tigers are gone, but our ancient stress response remains exactly the same. The problem is, the nature of our stressors has fundamentally changed. Today's threats are rarely physical dangers that require a burst of speed or strength. Instead, we face an onslaught of abstract, psychological, and often prolonged pressures. Looming project deadline, an overflowing email inbox, financial worries, traffic jams, or even the constant stream of negative news on social media can all trigger the same hormonal cascade as a life-threatening predator. However, you can't physically fight your email inbox or run away from your financial debt. As a result, the powerful energy mobilized by your stress response has no physical outlet. Your body remains perpetually in a state of high alert, simmering in a cocktail of stress hormones, without the crucial release and recovery phase that should follow. This misuse of our internal survival kit, especially in our hyper-competitive modern culture that often glorifies being always on, is a recipe for disaster. It paves the way for chronic stress, a state of prolonged physiological arousal that has been identified by health experts as one of the most dangerous and damaging conditions for the human body and mind. When the fight-or-flight switch gets stuck in the on position, our evolutionary superpower begins to systematically break us down from the inside out. The consequences of living in this state of unremitting tension are devastating. Chronic stress inflicts serious, widespread damage on nearly every system in your body. Your muscles, constantly braced for action, remain tense, leading to chronic pain in the neck, shoulders, and back, as well as tension headaches and migraines. Your digestive system is thrown into disarray. The body, believing it's in constant danger, diverts resources away from digestion, leading to problems like irritable bowel syndrome, acid reflux, and stomach ulcers. Your metabolism is also profoundly affected. Persistent high levels of cortisol signal to your body to store more visceral fat, the dangerous type of fat that wraps around your abdominal organs and significantly increases your risk for metabolic syndrome and type 2 diabetes. The cardiovascular system takes a heavy beating as chronic stress contributes to high blood pressure, inflammation of the arteries, and an elevated risk of heart attack and stroke. Furthermore, your immune system, which is initially enhanced by a short-term stress response, becomes suppressed under chronic exposure to cortisol, leaving you more vulnerable to infections, from the common cold to more serious illnesses. The brain is not spared either. Chronic stress can shrink the prefrontal cortex, the area responsible for memory and learning, while enlarging the amygdala, making you even more reactive to future stressors. This leads to cognitive decline, brain fog, difficulty concentrating, and a heightened risk for anxiety and depression. The very tool designed for survival becomes a primary driver of disease and decay. So, how can we harness this incredible power without succumbing to its dark side? The key lies in understanding that stress is a tool best used for its original purpose, to overcome acute short-term challenges, and most critically, to be followed by intentional and complete recovery. Think of it like a high-performance athlete. An athlete pushes their body to its limits during training or competition, creating a state of acute stress. This stress is what stimulates muscle growth and improves performance. However, the true magic happens not during the workout, but during the rest and recovery period that follows. Without proper sleep, nutrition, and downtime, the athlete's body would break down, leading to injury and burnout. We must adopt this same mindset for our mental and emotional exertion. It's not about avoiding stress altogether. That's impossible and undesirable, as healthy challenges help us grow. The goal is to manage the dose, apply stress in controlled bursts, to tackle specific tasks or challenges, and then consciously and deliberately switch off the response. This means building periods of genuine relaxation and recovery into the very fabric of your daily and weekly routine, treating rest not as a luxury or a sign of weakness, but as a non-negotiable and essential part of a healthy, productive life. By mastering this rhythm of engagement and disengagement, you can use stress to your advantage, pushing your limits and achieving your goals without paying the high price of chronic burnout and illness. Effectively managing stress requires a multifaceted approach that involves actively calming the nervous system and, where possible, addressing the root cause of the pressure. One of the most powerful strategies is active relaxation. This doesn't mean passively zoning out in front of a screen, which can often be more stimulating than relaxing. Active relaxation involves engaging in activities that you genuinely enjoy and that help shift your body into a rest and digest state. This could be meeting up with supportive friends, which fosters social connection and releases oxytocin, a hormone that counteracts cortisol. It could be engaging in physical exercise like running, swimming, or dancing, which helps burn off excess stress hormones and releases mood-boosting endorphins. Even a simple walk in nature has been shown to significantly lower cortisol levels and reduce rumination. Another cornerstone of stress management is the practice of mindfulness. Techniques like meditation, deep breathing exercises, and yoga train your attention and help you become an observer of your thoughts and feelings without getting carried away by them. This creates a psychological buffer between you and your stressors, allowing you to respond more calmly and thoughtfully instead of reacting impulsively. Finally, it's crucial to identify and eliminate the sources of chronic stress where possible. This might mean setting firm boundaries, such as limiting your exposure to social media, unsubscribing from stressful news alerts, decluttering your physical environment, or even making bigger life changes like switching jobs or moving away from a toxic environment. There are times, however, when stress becomes overwhelming, and the feeling of being stuck in a chronic state of anxiety and exhaustion seems insurmountable. You might find that despite your best efforts with exercise, meditation, and time management, you are simply unable to break the cycle on your own. This is a critical moment, and it is precisely when reaching out for help is not just a good idea, but an act of profound strength and self-preservation. Humans are social creatures, and we are not meant to navigate our deepest struggles in isolation. The first line of support can often be your trusted network of friends and family. Sharing your struggles with someone who cares can provide immediate relief, offer a fresh perspective, and remind you that you are not alone. Simply vocalizing your feelings can lessen their power over you. If the stress is persistent, deep-rooted, or tied to trauma, or mental health conditions like anxiety or depression, seeking professional help is the most effective path forward. Therapists, counselors, and psychologists are trained professionals who can provide you with evidence-based tools and strategies tailored to your specific situation. They can help you identify the underlying causes of your stress, reframe negative thought patterns, and develop robust, long-term coping mechanisms. Reaching out is not a sign of failure. It is a courageous step toward reclaiming your health and well-being. Ultimately, stress is a fundamental part of the human experience, a double-edged sword that holds the potential for both peak performance and devastating decline. It is an innate superpower, a gift from our evolutionary past that allows us to rise to challenges, protect ourselves, and achieve incredible things. The secret lies not in avoiding it, but in respecting its power and understanding its purpose. Use it for the short sprints, the intense challenges, and the moments that demand your absolute best. But never forget the other, equally important half of the equation: recovery. Just as you charge your phone, you must recharge your mind and body. Build rest, relaxation, and connection into your life with the same discipline you apply to your work. By mastering this delicate dance between tension and release, you can harness the incredible energy of stress to propel you forward without letting it consume you. Use your superpower wisely, but always remember to come back to rest,